So we found that it's easier to bring the
Or have him
horse, right?
stationary and pull it up to him.
Yeah, it seems easier because sometimes the backing up just depends on the day.
So I'm sorry, is the pommel is not up when you bring him in?
Put it up,
Oh, I didn't know if, I'm sorry, I'm just checking if when you wheel it in, if the pommel is already there for him, that's all
So
I'm asking.
now I just kind of work my way down.
No
on
roughing.
it. And then these are the straps. And so originally I think we'd had them backwards, so they were like that, so they were digging in.
Okay.
So now what we've done is if we face them outwards like this.
Excuse
Thanks,
me,
Rafa.
rough stuff.
So and then we just
Wait, I
make
want
sure
to see really.
yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
Here you go. And so we face outward.
So the clip is there. Okay.
And it seems to be a
Thank
better
you.
angle instead of, because how it was
Yes.
kind of digging in.
Okay.
And so then we get the other one and we do the same. Because it's easier sometimes to clip it. And so we flipped it around
Pooks.
to have it. There you go. And then here's
Hold your
this.
hand. Okay.
And then what we
Oh
were-
my gosh, you just are a tall drink of water.
And so if we're going up to the table, we just turn these to the back so that we can get a little closer.
Oh, the hand
A little
rests.
hand rest.
Okay.
But if we were walking or something, we would flip them over because it gives them a nice little spot to.
Good
It
job.
would give him a nice thing to hold on to sometimes
Okay.
when he's doing it. So what we were doing is if we can bring you to the table. You want to come to the table?
I'm sorry,
Oh
Aaron.
no, it's okay. That's a good handhold. Good. Alright. Alright,
We didn't have this totally set.
Come here.
No,
Sometimes
they're
it's
usually.
More way to get to this table.
Ooh, are you okay, Aaron?
Oh, I'm great. Alright. So let's stand up tall, Rafa.
Okay, so you've got the happy belt up in his
I'm
armpit.
using
Okay.
it just because it's a little
No, no,
more.
I'm just checking on placement because like for when we use it at home, it's at his, or when we travel or on the horse, it's at his waist. That's all I'm checking. Actually, the one Ruffin's is much wider than that.
So then what we'll do is if we're stopped at a table, we'll do these middle breaks because the middle ones are the complete stop break.
So the middle of the three.
These
green-
right here, which you have to
Okay.
pull out
Okay.
to get them, and then he will not move. These are the back ones. So these are.
So you can only go forward, not backward.
Yep.
Yes,
And
great
those.
job.
And so what we will do here is generally we'll sit next to him, and one of us, I was on this side or Miss Wheeler was on that side, and
Ready to go.
Got to move, folks.
if he was to slouch, what we'll do is we can either help pull up here, or I'll put my leg right on his thigh,
Okay.
right above the knee,
Okay.
and help him sit. I know you're doing so good.
Look at how strong I am.
And then we have anything here, so if he wants to grab or anything like this, but depending on how it's
Like your hair, your
Exactly.
badge.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I'll get my wig for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Ralphie.
Super strong.
So, when or if do you guys use the pommel?
So, sometimes, so what we'll do is, if we're stationary like this, we can, like when we're up to the table, if we notice it's an especially tired day, we can just put it up right now. Lately, since we've only been doing about 5 minutes, we haven't been using the
Right.
pommel as much on there. But if we were going to do it in a sustained thing,
Was there something you pulled to push it up?
yes. So there's a little lever right here. Here. So what you have to do is you have to push.
Okay.
You have to bring it to you,
Okay.
and then it comes down. And so you
Oh,
bring
sorry, Ruffin. You
it,
got
Here,
faked
will you-
out,
will you leave it
man.
like that for 1 second,
I'm
Kelsey?
sorry, Pooks.
Well, I mean, it's too late now.
Oh, it's
but I hear you now.
That's okay.
Sorry.
So the goal is, if we're doing 5 minutes a day, the hope is that he wouldn't need it, the pommel. And truthfully, at home, if he's showing that he's tired,
Yeah.
then we just say, okay, let's get on.
And I think that
All done.
these straps are doing kind of a very similar role as if
Those are the ones coming around here?
As if the
Okay.
pommel. So if he was like this, then I would either help here and then say, okay, Ruffin, let's stand up. And then just put a little, nothing really hard, just a little bit of pressure here. And then sometimes we'll shift his weight to try and make his legs a little even for a little more stability. But I guess if it was for a longer period of time, or if for some reason he was starting to get any,
Like now?
there you go. This can be an extra stop as well. Especially, and sometimes it helps because I think if he finds that seat, he'll use that seat.
Who
Often.
wouldn't?
Exactly. And so.
Ooh, it looks strong.
So because we were using it, so we generally will use it mostly when we're at a stop. Because I think it being
It's
there,
gotta be
it kind of
awkward to
gets in the
walk
way.
with,
It gets
yeah.
in the way a little bit to the degree, and then nothing. So you can. Perfect job, awesome man. That was fantastic. Are you ready to get out of this thing? You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah.
So what is this thing that's not attached to his leg?
This?
Yeah.
Did it come undone?
Is that what that is?
It did.
Okay.
So I must have undone it when I was.
Or I wonder
moving
if
back
could it
and
have
forth.
rubbed against the tabletop, maybe?
We're in a
It
weird
might
spot
have.
on the table right now.
Oh yeah,
Like
we are.
corner.
So it might have popped
Okay.
off right here.
Because it looks like that's the same
Yeah.
height, because it's a it's a seating table,
Yeah,
not a
so
standing
this would
table.
be on this one.
Right. Okay.
And always come from the inside.
All righty.
Inside. Okay. All right, Ruffin, you ready?
Let's go finish your break. Thanks for being a trooper.
Yes, sir. My teacher.
Oh,
Yeah, I put the backwards.
that's okay.
We clearly don't use this table usually. It's like the perfectly awkward height, isn't it?
Did I get this one? Yeah, it should be. Oh, sorry, Ruffin. There we go. You know how those wheels sometimes you have to.
As a matter of fact,
you might.
once or twice. Not with this, but I mean other things. Yes.
Mr. Aaron's taking you.
I know I'm taking you. All right, so now I can put the brakes on again. Or if you have another person here, all right, let's stand right up.
Can I buckle?
Yeah, go for
Or
it.
do you want me to hold
You can unbuckle. I'll hold them.
Buckle.
And so just do the same thing. And you were right. This is that green one that popped off on that.
It makes perfect sense, 'cause especially with the clip facing out, which is better for Ruffin's leg, but it was the
Okay,
perfect
pommel
Yeah,
up.
I can get it.
place to.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we can hold up, and then we can just move this.
Oh, Ruffin, you superstar.
Great.
Sorry.
That's
So
all right.
I think the hardest part is just maneuvering brakes, lock, brakes. So
Ready?
sometimes with one person it can be a little trickier. But
Break. 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Undo your belt.
I put all this stuff on the table. I need to grab it again.
Ready?
You want a new bib?
Yes. I
Looks like it's been a drooly morning.
It has been, but it was only the